What we have to do is to make sure that things are tightly scheduled and that we bring people together at key points in time, especially people with particular skill sets. And it's in that way that we manage to achieve what many people will think is quite remarkable, sometimes even a miracle. And I know regular members of the audiences are astonished sometimes that they've been in the theatre for 2 weeks ago, and then they walk into the same space in 2 weeks and it's transformed.
In the next few weeks, well, basically we're going to get all the stage management, all the ASMs together, and we're going to have to do what I call a dry dummy run with no actors, just to walk through the scene changes to make sure it actually works once we've got a good idea and the scenery's up. Because you don't know what will work until everything's up. Even though it's marked out, you don't know.
I joined the Questors Theatre when I was 7 years old in the youth theatre, and now I'm currently in the student group. I love working in all aspects of the theatre. I work backstage, front of house. As I say, I do bits and pieces of acting as well. Hopefully long term I'll become an acting member here, still be involved in plenty of productions, and hopefully be able to share my talents elsewhere.
Xiaoming and myself are doing the painting of these doors, and these doors will be the main thing the audience can see on the stage, and all the characters will go in and out through this door during the performance.
Xiaoming and Fengfang are currently students at Ealing Hammersmith and West London College doing English as a foreign language studies. Fengfang has been a member since early 2016, and this is now her 6th production that she's been involved with backstage. And part of her aim is to apply for the theatre production course at University of West London, commencing next September. So she's trying to be involved and engaged in as many different aspects of backstage production work that we can do here at Questors. So she's an example of the new members that we have who engage with us and work with us as members and make a great contribution.
So that needs to... That will be wider when it's raised.
This is true.
It's a bit difficult to tell.
It's too long, isn't it? It is, you see.
But do you need to pull it up here?
I don't think so.
The girls need corsets, bum rolls, as much petticoat as they can wear, and the men need their heels. And if possible, the men also need their lace cuffs and their lace at their necks, so that they get their necks nice and high and show off their lace.
There are still bones in there. Let me release those.
Don't take them out.
Well, they're poking out. They're going to skewer her.
Well, can we push them down? Getting dressed is difficult for them. A lot of men haven't done up their shoelaces for a long time, leave alone button shoes. You have to get the girls to remember, before you put your corset on, you have to put your shoes on, your tights on, because you can't reach your feet once you've got your corset on. But they really enjoy it, and they really enjoy wearing different clothes, and they're very appreciative. So it's fun doing it. Whether we actually get there by the first dress rehearsal or not at the present moment, I don't know. There seem to be a lot of lengths of fabric hanging up, but hopefully we'll get there. But they've all got a good feeling about how you wear the costume. As they've got the structure of their garments, they've all opened out. They're all standing big with their arms in the right place, because they're showing off their lace and they're showing off their jewels, and they're showing off, basically. It's a great period for showing off.
And as you can see, it's a piece of china, and in this case actually made in China as well. And it's used when Lady Fidget takes a piece of rare ceramic from from Mr. Horner's bedroom, and she's just been in his bedroom. And there's a double play on the word China in this very famous scene. It's often referred to as the China scene, and as you can see, it's got a fish motif on it, which in European art has often symbolized sexuality. So when you see the play, you'll understand the significance of this object to the engagement, the union that these two have just made, actually under the eyes of Lady Fidget's husband, Sir Jasper.
So I've just backcombed the hair and sectioned it into a back bun using a donut to create the shape, and so we can apply weft to create length for her because she doesn't have much length. And right now, using the hot sticks, I'm just going to be doing little mini curls that were very apparent during that time around her face back here.
This is great for me. It is one of those things with costume and the words and everything. It just helps get into that character. You know, you understand a little bit more about what was, obviously they wouldn't have had this sexy equipment in those days, but it just adds to the whole helping to get into character. And it's just lovely. I love it. Love getting my hair done. So for a nice costume drama like this, so very good fun. She's very grand, my character, Lady Fidget. So it stands to reason she'd have quite zhuzhed hair, shall we say? So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.